Welcome back. Now, Hoso, if you are here and you are not a robot, could also have looked up the Deadly Premonition hashtag and saw that we were streaming and just immediately thought that we were cool dudes.
I highly doubt that.
I don't know, man. All right, so here's the dealio for those who are in here. Please let me know how everything is going in the stream. Sound quality, video quality, whatever. I'm trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. I know my voice is a little quiet yesterday.
Yesterday?
Not yesterday, last week. God, give me a break. Pay a visit to Chuck, the man who first discovered Lisa's body. So in our last one, we watched a guy get his arm ripped off by a croc, and he was the dragonfly guy. What is that name called? Clarksons. Yeah. And now we're continuing our investigation.
Oh boy.
Now, it is funny. I will say, I do think it is funny that I decided to buy a better capture card to stream this game specifically. Because first off, we don't even stream at 4K or even 1080p. We stream at like 720 because we have a very small window. But also, this game doesn't run very well and probably couldn't be 1080p ever.
No, you're lying. What's up with that? Don't be weird.
So yeah, apparently Unity's making drone AI. That's scary. I don't know if they're doing it on purpose. I doubt. Well, I mean they're doing it on purpose.
By the sound of it, the employees don't all know, but there is like it's not like the government's like, hey, do a thing for us, and then they don't have.
Were you thinking about Galena too?
I don't think it's a
and all
black
the
box
other women we've
situation
seen
entirely,
so
but I
far
need to
on
read
our
the
travels
article
across
further.
the states.
For those who are interested at home, this is a Vice article. Unity workers question company ethics as it expands from video games to war, written by Patrick Klepek. So, yeah, that's what you should go look into.
If you care. That is.
Yeah. Boy, Grant and I, had quite a few engineering pals in college, and
I like the word pals. I just think that is so... Like, I feel like that's what, like, a fake grandpa on a television show would say. We're your engineering pals. But yes, we did have quite a few engineering pals.
Yeah, and speaking with them, revealed to me that like one of them essentially said like I'm looking for jobs and I can find them. It's just that I don't want to do military stuff, and that's a lot of it. Which is terrifying to sort of come to terms with. Where it's just like, wow, there's so many jobs. If only I could throw away morality and make missiles. It's like, yikes.
That melody always gets stuck in my head.
Yes.
Yes.
Follows the heck out of me.
It's funny because the same thing happened after I got my education degree.
People wanted you to make missiles?
Yeah, they're like, can you make guns? I'm like, no. I'm like, well, you want to learn? That was a joke. I did not get contracted by the military to make weapons. I have no ability to do so whatsoever.
I don't like hospitals.
Why not?
You know, they're
They
like, oh,
soup folks up
cutscene.
with medicine, cut them up, and then they try and act like they're your friends. Something ain't right about that, you know? It goes against the laws of nature.
Is she a
Plus,
Darwinist?
This is a church.
Uh-oh.
So you got a pastor,
Oh
a
my
servant of
God.
God.
Patty's like
actually
natural
praying God with
medicine
his
is
patients.
going against nature. It is weakening us as a human species.
I think you have a point there, Patty.
Oh, no.
These days, we can neither determine death nor reproduce without the help of modern medicine. Yeah, our world's become quite an unnatural one.
Oh!
Oh, excuse me.
No.
This is Lucare. You need to watch where you're going, or someone might end up tripping you.
Zach, it's her. The stylish woman who watched Lise die.
I've been waiting for
weirdly,
you, lost
weirdly
lamb.
good clothes physics there.
Mhm.
Like the way his jacket moved as he walked.
Hi there, Pastor.
Mhm.
Would you mind letting go of me? I'm in a bit of a hurry right now.
Is that the
So
first time
pitiful.
York has stuttered?
The Lord
No, he stutters a lot when the game
hungers.
starts to lag.
Oh gosh, dang it.
Here we go again.
What?
Pitiful. Truly
These pre-rendered
pitiful,
cutscenes
my
look fun.
little lamb.
Like not when they do the close-ups, but like
no, neither Zach
the
nor I.
animations and movements are fun.
So pitiful.
Yeah,
So pitiful, just pitiful.
they are a step up from Deadly Premonition 1.
The Lord hungers.
Part of it's the
One
self-awareness
can of Spam.
and you know,
One
acceptance of
can
the
of
cutscene
red
nature of
beans.
it. Part of it's the
And
rendering style, I
one
think.
can of spinach.
Yeah, no, I
You
agree.
are to
Some of the
offer up
facial
the
animations are fun, and like
Trinity.
Taboo? Don't you mean
God.
the holy?
Oh,
York is such a
how
pretty
I
boy in
pity
this
you.
game.
Mhm.
Unlike
young
us
thing.
humans, the Lord never errs.
Also, look how
Now,
big his
my
shoulders
pitiful
fucking
agent,
look.
Bring forth
like next
the
time you, like,
taboo
get a
Trinity
good-
at once. For it is the will of the Lord our God.
See? I told you this was gonna be a pain
They
in the
really
butt.
love shoving
But
the
Zach
camera
and I
into the
need to go
pastor's
after that
face.
stylish woman.
Too late now.
Really going
We
right
need
at the
to obey
nostrils.
God's will.
The Lord hungers.
What do you think?
Come on,
What do you
hurry
think
it
the Lord
up.
hungers
We need
for?
to go.
Well, Zach, I don't know what to say. First an oracle, and now an order from God? Maybe this is the
I don't know,
trial that will
decent
yield
lunch
the
foods.
ticket to the goddess. Either way, it looks like we have no choice but to
McFlurry.
gather the taboo trinity. I guess it just goes to show that small towns are always filled with the bizarre and unpredictable.
What if you were at the gates of heaven, but then God said, McFlurry?
Well, you can't get it because the ice cream machine's broken.
Oh
Oh my god, I have to buy
Yeah.
stuff. It's literally a shopping list.
I like how that cutscene too it ended up playing out in like 3/4 round at the end there.
I like
odd about it.
the payphone in the middle of this
The
church.
church hospital. That's their new form of indulgences.
One
Priya.
can of Spam. One can of red beans.
See, this is
And
what the Lord
one
hungers for.
can of spinach. You are to bring forth
Hey, Tyrone. Pastor,
one can of Spam. The Lord.
I suppose that even in FBI, it's no use, Zach.
Alright, so we gotta go get some Spam. I don't think I could ever bring myself to eat Spam.
I've heard that if you prepare it right, it's fine, but I don't know if I'd have the guts to.
Everyone
go
says
in
that
on
about everything, though. If you prepare it right. I'm like, I don't know, man.
Let me consider this. You take just a regular potato, right? You pluck
Yes.
that out of the ground.
Uh-huh.
And someone hands that to you and they're like, hey, bite out of this.
Dude,
And you
potatoes
do.
freak me out. Wait, I have eaten raw potatoes before.
Right.
Yes.
But then, like, someone's like, I can make this shit pop. Like, and now we know, but think of a time of when we wouldn't.
What is...
Fried spam pretty much tastes like fried ham.
Yeah, I mean, if you were to
Yeah,
make
thank
me
you.
fried Spam, I would say thank you, but no thanks, because meat.
They eat dakimas and get right in there.
No, but like, I know it's just ham. I know it's just canned ham. But meat being in not meat shapes.
If this town has a symbol, it's
What are
got
the-
to
what are
be
the
that
most pleasant
bridge
meat shapes?
hanging over the bayou. Lift bridges
Circle.
are truly a rarity. Reminds me of Duluth, Minnesota. Remember
leg.
what happened there? That man went to such great lengths to collect
Nugget.
his victims'
I'm
tongues.
just kidding.
You know, the one who would French kiss them every day as they slowly decompose. As I drove him to the station after his arrest,
You know, I don't think
he
I've ever
started
had
lecturing
fried
me on the
ham.
proper way to give someone a kiss. Anyway, back to Duluth. They
Fresh
have a famous
from a
lift
spam
bridge there
shrimp,
called
oh
the
God.
Aerial Lift Bridge.
Well,
The lift bridge here
killing
is the
me.
first one we've seen since then. But this one looks a lot smaller than the
I love the
aerial
little
lift bridge.
rotational dance
Its
you're
smaller
doing right now.
size was most likely chosen
Well,
due
I
to the
can't
width of the
talk,
river and the sea
skate,
level of
and
this
read.
area. The height and structure of a bridge is what determines which sort of boats can travel down the river. Normal bridges' base heights are set at a higher point so that boats can freely pass underneath them. But I imagine it would be difficult to create a bridge with a large arch here due to the river width and the sea level. That's why we're seeing all these mobile bridges, such as lift bridges and drawbridges around here. As far as Louisiana goes, it appears that they've built mobile bridges over most of the bayous. Fascinating, isn't it, Zach? So...
Oh, fuck. God damn it. Now I have to start that entire conversation over. I keep... oh, alright. Or I've lost it. Then it's gone forever.
Hey, want to talk about bridges?
Privileged.
I've become obsessed with bridges, Zach, and there's no turning back now. Remember what we saw on our way here? Back when we were driving that hybrid car before we switched over to the
You know,
state.
it makes a lot of
Over the
sense
Lake
that
Pontchartrain
it's all about,
Causeway,
like, modern
the
society
longest bridge over
and
water in the
whatnot.
entire world. Remember the sudden
boy.
downpour that made it impossible for us to see the road? The rain was so
He
torrential
sure
that we
gives you
couldn't
the
see more
impression
than a
that
few
he's
miles
just
ahead of us.
way in
I'm
it.
sure local drivers are used to that sort.
You know?
Oh, I lost it because I ran into a tree. You literally...
Like,
God.
hey, while you're doing this, why don't you go look for some gators to shoot?
Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were...
Nope. I've already... Oh, wait, this is the voodoo shop. This is not where I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to go... What do I need? I need buy a can at Melvin's. Order red beans and buy canned spinach. Okay. So I need Le Crawfish, Alexis, Dinner, and Lane. So M30, M29, and M28. Oh, I guess this is M30. Ezule Fride. I don't speak French. Not once in my life have I ever spoken a word of French. What's up?
You know, I'm trying to think of a counterexample, but I can't in good faith. What have you said in French?
Do you carry any canned goods here?
Does this guy look like he carries canned goods?
Canned goods? The
Maybe.
vermin of the grocery store? Nay, I think not.
The vermin of the group.
Understood, Mirror. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Wait.
It was a very good hand raise. He clipped it to his desk. What? I couldn't hear him.
I can
Yeah, there are no
see
subtitles for that either.
I can see the canned good thou seeketh.
How intriguing. Well then, where is the canned good I seek?
In a place where no man could ever peddle it.
What? There's not like a fucking grocery store?
I see. In a
place
place
where
where
no man
it
could
can't
ever
be
peddle
bought
it.
from a person. Got it, Mirror.
'Twas but a
I
trifle,
don't know. I
for
don't
the
know.
Lord hungers, doth he not?
Just go.
Zach, it's in a vending machine. It appears that God wants us to go on a wild goose chase all around town.
A vending machine?
Yeah.
Ew.
Quest updated. Let's see if we can buy some gun upgrades.
I
Thou.
love that, like, we are really gonna just go buy that in a vending machine. I guess I've seen, like, oh no, is this a new
No, we already
Yes.
have one. We got one.
oh yay! Yeah, this is for Melvin.
Okay, so there are the fresh snow bead, as white and pure as a virgin. Great. All the beads are joined. You've only listed 4. What? Hold on, I'm texting my father. So I got my turtle in my classroom. And I do not and he's miserable right now because my filter broke and my UV light, he doesn't have natural sunlight anymore, so I have all this shit coming in. And my dad is sending me a UV light for him, so I'm pretty stoked. The Abyssal Bayou Bead!
Oh,
A bead so black it can suck away every last ray of light. Never heard of it before. Thou shalt gather all 5.
is it in your cavity? Sorry.
5 colored beads. Okay. Well, I have the deep ocean bead.
Thou.
All right, let's see what charms we
Verily.
got. Enhance. Create. Boost your gun capabilities. Oh man, I have to have materials. That's right. I don't have a lot of low quality beads, which apparently all charms need.
I can see it. Thou hast.
Just remember that.
Okay. Note taken. Beats.
Beads.
Hi, buddy.
All right, we gotta go to a vending machine.
Did you say beebs or beats?
Beads.
Okay.
With D.
I definitely heard beats at first.
Give me that root vegetable. What's your favorite root vegetable, Brantley? And you can't say carrot. That's a cop out.
I haven't tried a lot of root vegetables. I've never had turnips or rutabagas, beets.
Did you know that broccoli and lettuce are the same vegetable?
That's cool.
Wait, no, cabbage. Sorry, not lettuce. Cabbage
cool.
Cabbage and broccoli are the same vegetable at different stages in its life.
Huh.
I'm either totally right or totally wrong. I cannot remember.
Well, I guess I'll look it up.
Well, and what's your favorite root vegetable? Can't say carrots. That's a cop out.
Alright.
You can't say spam either. Spam is not a root vegetable.
And broccoli. Survey says onions.
Wait, what?
I feel like that's like the
Oh.
right answer.
Onions are good,
If this town has a symbol,
but
it's got to be that bridge hanging over the bayou. Lift bridges are truly a rarity.
have you ever just
Reminds
like
me of
bit into
Duluth,
an onion and you're just
Minnesota.
like,
Remember
or
what
do you like
happened
them
there?
because of their
That man went to
versatility?
such great lengths to collect his victims'
What makes you
tongues.
love onions so
The one
much?
who would French kiss them every day as they slowly decompose. As I
That
drove to
sounded
the
so
station after his
accusatory for
arrest,
some reason.
he started lecturing me on the proper
Like you're
way
like
to give someone
a
kiss.
middle
Anyway,
school
back to
bully
Duluth.
pushing
They have
someone
a
on the
famous
shoulder.
lift bridge
Why do you
there
like
called the
onions so
Aerial
much?
Lift Bridge.
That's a good
The
answer.
lift bridge here is the first one we've seen since then, but this one looks a lot smaller than the aerial lift bridge. Its smaller size was most likely
okay, I
chosen
found
due
what
to the
you're
width of the
thinking of,
river
Frank.
and the sea level of this area. The height and structure
there's,
of a bridge is what determines which side of boats can travel down the
Brassica
river. Normal bridges' base heights are set at a higher
oleracea,
point so that boats can
which
freely
is a
pass
common
underneath
wild
them.
mustard.
But I imagine it would be difficult to
And
create a bridge with a
apparently
large arch here due to the
that
river
could sort
width
of-
and the sea level. That's why we're
that
seeing all
has
these mobile bridges such as lift
selectively
bridges
been
and
split
drawbridges
off
around here. As far as
into
Louisiana goes, it appears that they've built
kale
mobile
and
bridges over
broccoli and
most of
cabbage
the
and
bayous.
cauliflower
Fascinating,
and
isn't it,
kohlrabi
Zach?
and turnips.
So many different
What?
types of bridges.
Let me
I'm
see.
curious to learn even more
There are
about bridges
subspecies
now.
of wild
Let's do some
mustard.
detailed
Yeah.
research next time we get the chance.
This is going
So-
into our York. Oh, that guy popped out of nowhere. This is our York. This is called the triple wheelie.
Hey, want to talk about bridges?
Just 3, that's all you
Why?
get.
I've become obsessed with
This is called
bridges.
the standing
And there's no
rotation,
turning back
man.
now. Remember what we
While
saw
we
on
talk
our
about
way here?
bridges.
Back when we were driving that hybrid car
Hey, I'm
before
gonna
we
while
switched
you're
over to
doing
the
that, I'm gonna look
skateboard.
up and see
We
if
passed
there
over the
are
Lake Pontchartrain
Francis York Morgan
Causeway,
fan
the
cams.
longest bridge over water in the entire world. Remember the sudden downpour that made it impossible for us to see the road? The rain was so
If you have a
torrential that
Francis
we
York
couldn't see
Morgan
more than
fan
a few
cam,
miles
tweet it
ahead
at
of us.
Familiar Terror
I'm sure
2
local drivers
on
are used
Twitter.
to that sort of thing. They were all
We'd
going
love to
normal
see it.
speeds. I'll bet that scene reminded you of a certain film, or perhaps a certain person. Violent City, 1970. Directed by Sergio Solima. I only ever saw it on TV when I was a kid, so I don't remember it very well. but
This
I
is the only
definitely
game that
remember
I
that
would
it
stop
featured a
playing a
bridge,
video
a
game to
long
listen to the
bridge,
main character
during
tell
the
me
New
about
Orleans part.
bridges.
That's the one thing I remember. That bridge
I
must
hate
have
to say
been the
that I
Lake
haven't found
Pontchartrain
any
Causeway.
Francis
And the
Drake Morgan
film
fan
starred
cams yet.
Charles
So,
Bronson. Charles Bronson.
perhaps
Charles
go be the
Bronson.
first.
What an
Wait, what's a
amazing
fan
sound.
cam?
You couldn't possibly find
Yeah.
another
It's
man
like
whose name matches his appearance so
a particular
perfectly.
kind of video.
Yes, of course I know that Charles
um,
Bronson isn't his
which
real
like
name.
cuts together
Charles
footage
Dennis
of a
Buczynski.
person.
That's his real name,
Usually,
but
like,
he's Bronson. Period. Zach, what's your favorite Bronson film?
male
Death Wish? The Magnificent
person
Seven?
or
Rider
character
on the
someone's
Rain? Or
attracted to.
Farewell Friend? They're all
Like
masterpieces.
if you
but
see like a
to
video
me,
and it's
his
like
greatest
very
work
like
lies elsewhere.
overexposed
That's
or
it, Zach.
sparkly, and it
No wonder
and
we
it
get
keeps
along
cutting
so
between
well.
shots.
I don't care what anyone
of a
else says.
person,
His
like,
greatest film
with
by
sweeping
far, 10
transitions
to
up
Midnight,
and down and left and right.
1983,
And it's set to
directed by
like
J. Lee Thompson. There's no realism to be
kinda
found in this
loud
movie,
poppy
but
music.
that's what makes it so
That's a
great.
fan.
There's
One
no
might
way
even
we did
call
not
it a
talk about
fantasy
this in the
masterpiece.
exact
It
same
was certainly
connotation
filled
about
with
a Francis
unprecedented
York
fantasy
Morgan
compared to
fan
other
cam.
police
I
thrillers, that's
almost,
for sure.
I remember this
You know, Zach,
exact
I'm suddenly getting
conversation.
the
It might
urge to
not have been
watch it
during the
again.
stream.
Let's hurry up and
We
solve
might have
this
done it when
case
we
so
played
that
Deadly
can go rent the
Premonition 1,
DVD.
but we definitely talked about making a Francis York Morgan fan cam.
Really? I don't remember this at all.
I either that or I just had a fucking Deadly Premonition of my own, but I almost remember this exact conversation and you being disappointed there isn't one and you saying... So,
Zach, it appears to be
Describing
closed.
what I'm thinking, that's phenomenal.
Let's come back.
I don't know if it was during this or... I don't
It
know.
must have been Mission 1.
I don't
But
know.
either way, I want it to happen.
I mean, we have footage. We have the footage. Do we have the ability?
I don't think we have the time.
If this town has a
That's the
symbol,
hard part.
it's got to be that bridge.
Talk.
But someday, you know what? That could be a fun extra to do.
What? Francis...
A Francis Drake Morgan fan cam, yeah. That'd make the
Patty, what's
that'd
that?
make the
That tree?
the Twitter host
Or the
go
water tower?
That thing I'm pointing at. That.
off the wall.
Like I said, what?
That
I
thing.
hate that I said
Right
that
there,
sentence.
Patty.
Just tell me what it is. How am I supposed to know which that you're referring to?
To the aforementioned
You're
Twitter
goofing on
host,
me,
I don't
ain't you?
actually think that I'm just
Well-
being derogatory for the sake of poor taste and humor.
The good news is that we can add onion to it because the Francis York Morgan fan cam will be savory. And according to Willem, as long as it's savory, you can add onion to it.
I want to be
One lollipop.
Francis York Morgan's first side hoe. Because I don't think Francis York Morgan would ever take a full hoe. He had Emily, but then that was it. That was the one.
That wasn't for... that's true.
Yeah, I guess somehow he got a granddaughter named Emily. For sunburned
Mr.
customers
York.
only.
What do you think of my castle?
I've been curious about it
Yeah,
since the first time I saw it.
Sunburnt.
You've got excellent taste.
There's another thing that said for sunburned customers only.
I dub it Lou Crawfish.
Boy.
I'll have you know, crawfish is pretty much its own food group in this town. Since this store carries all the bare necessities you'll need for daily life, I reckon it was an apt name. If it's sundries you're looking for, there ain't much you
I like
won't
that
find
Melvin's
here.
is like, instead of being a cop, I'm going to run a mobile grocery store.
You know, the sign says come in, we're open, but you do have to stay outside.
Wait, I can't buy spam. I'm not supposed to buy spam from him. I'm supposed to buy... Really?
Suntan lotion? Makes it easier to tan for a while. Ah, okay.
Oh,
Well,
right.
spend those FBI bucks.
Wait,
And
the,
sneaky cop.
the problem
Hell
is
yeah.
I can only buy spam. Hold on, I have...
You ever need anything?
You're not.
Sure.
Then buy
That's
the
terribly
spam.
convenient, Melvin. What if a crime
I'm supposed
occurs
to buy,
while you're
aren't I
managing the
supposed to
store?
buy spam? Oh no, I'm supposed to buy tan stinky cop. Yes, yes, smelly agent, tan, smelly agent. What is it? Tall, dark, handsome, and stinky.
Running a business and keeping the peace, both jobs require
Hey, I
immediate
want you
response
to
in times
imagine
of crisis.
Okay.
Francis York Morgan, but he's 5'4".
I just can't see how it would be possible.
We don't know how tall he is. Everyone can be really short.
It's actually pretty easy,
That's
Mr.
true.
York.
That could happen. We have
But what if a
buildings
criminal
for
who
scale,
just
but if
robbed a
everyone in
bank
this world
came
was
here
just
on his way
short,
home
then maybe
and
that's
bought up all your
distorting
stock?
things.
Okay.
Oh, I like the sound of that. You want to make me rich? Hey, how about you just buy up the whole store while you're at it? I'll never let money stand in my way. It's not the
You know
boss
how like
of me,
ancient humans
for I am
were like
the
smaller than we were,
Yeah.
or like human predecessors?
Yeah.
Maybe this is a world in which humans didn't grow larger.
Melvin, that was a serious
Everybody's a
question.
little small
Really?
compared to the world we know.
Could
That
have
could
fooled
be
me.
it.
Not even the Clarksons would do
But
something
no,
that
we
crazy.
do know that this takes place in our world by the amount of pop culture that exists.
No point in preparing for something that'll
That's
never
true,
happen.
but it could be
right?
an
After
alternate
all,
version
this
of
is
our
Luke
world that
Kari,
does match
the
everything
tiny forgotten
except
town in the
Everyone's
middle of
tiny.
Southern nowhere.
yeah.
Get it, Zach? It's Occam's razor to a T. Melvin, I have to say, you're a very balanced man. Now I feel confident that the Woods household will do just fine, even if you end up losing your job as town sheriff.
I'm gonna say something that means nothing
you
about
sure
our
are a joker, Mr. York.
current gameplay and presentation of the stream and everything to do with the video game itself. I cannot believe we've only been streaming for 25 minutes.
This game is miserable. I need to sell my bullets because I have
You
too
ever
many
need-
bullets.
That's right. You're just gonna like
I could go find a toolbox.
Okay, hold on.
you are giving a police officer of this town who has admitted that there's hardly any crime around here, just like all of your bullets. You're like, what do we do with these? We're not gonna shoot people.
I cannot sell the I cannot sell the bullets to Melvin.
You ever need
Oh my
anything?
god!
But I also
can you
just come
discard them? Anything? Can you put them in storage?
I can. I can. I should probably go into the cop store and I called the sheriff's the sheriff's building and the cop store. No, I can store the bullets away. I'm pretty sure there's a storage unit in here. Yep, right here. Toolbox. Alright.
You could just go inside the police station and just ransack
I have
it.
so many bullets.
Oh my god. You still have to get rid of more.
Alright. That should be enough. That should be Alright, that should be enough. How many bullets do I have? I have 617. That is
Still?
yeah, but I have 10 empty inventory spaces now. So
I guess you do still have a lot of wildlife to kill, so.
I have tons of wildlife to kill. Put that free complimentary bread away and slow your roll. Thought of that one on the spot. I feel good about myself.
Nice. What was the other one with swords?
If he has a sword, get on board. From our least good episode of Familiar Territory.
Yeah, we're so good at this high five. I don't know if that came up on screen.
I heard high five, but I did not hear you slap your own hand, which is what I imagine you did. Now let's play the game.
Discord
Okay.
didn't take it.
I was gonna say let's play the game. Crash or pause. All right, let's get the spam from La Crawfish.
Okay. Mr. York,
Now fill up your entire
Spam, huh?
inventory with it.
you a pot of meat kind of guy?
No, Melvin. I've simply gotten myself
You know,
tangled up in
describing
a little
spam
mess.
as being in a can
Oh, I
to me
get it.
is more appetizing than
York.
describing it as being
The
hot.
Lord hungers. Right.
Yeah. What is it as appetizing as the spam shrub?
Yes, apparently the Lord is starving,
Well, okay.
and I'm a lamb with no
Ryan
sense of
is
direction.
playing Outer Worlds, not Outer Wilds, the RPG. And boy,
Yes.
is that okay? Real talk, real quick. Just a much better play on capitalism as a terrible thing than Cyberpunk 2077 is. Just in almost every way, shape, and form. Are you sure you want to use this? I do. I want a tan. But there are pigs that grow meat off of them, and they harvest it, but they just pull it off the pig, and that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and it's gross. All right, so now we have to find a vending machine. What time is it? 14:52.
It's not easy to run up against the sky. It's not enough.
Yeah, it's
They just broke on the text or drop shadow.
it's almost 3 o'clock.
That one place you went to closed.
I know, which is
Was it
weird.
too early or too late?
I think it was too early.
Okay, yeah.
Cause like, there's no way.
Let's come back to...
When is business hours?
Can you check the sign on the left?
No.
Well, love it.
Maybe. Oh, I just pushed this man away. Oh, you can push these. Oh, right. We did talk about how we.
Hi there, handsome.
But when does the diner open?
Being a diner, you'd think it'd be open for dinner time, but
It's even lunch. It's 3 o'clock.
yeah.
That's like peak diner hours.
Yeah, do you remember when...
Oh, I can look through the garbage can. What do you think's in the garbage can? Low quality bean! 2 low quality beans. I can increase the range of my handgun. And shoot people further away. You would think that they would also tell me what business hours these are open.
Yeah,
Zach,
it's kinda
let's
odd
come
they
back.
don't.
Oh, hi, Patty. Can you
Ooh.
look it up?
Sure, what's this locale called again? Good Times Diner, okay. Deadly Premonition 2. You know what, I'm just gonna look up business hours.
Zach, let's come...
It's Alexis Diner and Light.
Okay.
While you do that, I'll go find a vending machine.
I have a bad feeling that I'm not going to find it.
How can
This game is not
This is the
it's
deep
almost
south.
not as
I feel it
thoroughly
every time that molten hot sun
detailed
pours down on
and
me.
documented
Don't you,
as
Zach?
the first game, because this only recently came out, and people weren't quite as like retroactively thrilled about it as like the first game, right? Because the first game memed enough, and people realized that they did actually really like it.
Once this game gets its 60 FPS 4K patch, and it is the only 4K game on the Nintendo Switch, which does not have a 4K monitor, but it will be. That is when this game will be good. Get swirled.
Yeah, I really honestly cannot find it.
Did you notice it yet? The streets in New Orleans were a mess.
Oh, I really
All
like
busted
that,
up and
that,
undergoing maintenance. The city was
building
built on a
coming
swamp,
into
so the ground is soft.
fruition.
All it takes is some heavy rain.
This
to
game
cave
doesn't
it
have
all
days
in.
of the week,
There were
does
also
it?
a lot of places where
It
large
does, it has
tree roots were
Wednesday
pushing up parts
on
of
there.
the asphalt and the
I
sidewalk.
don't think we would close the
Those
diner on
bumps were
Wednesday,
dangerous
though.
even when we
I
still
don't know,
had our
sometimes
car.
diners close at
This
weird
town
hours.
is different. The streets are all paved
Is
so
it just
cleanly
closed
that
all
you
day?
can skate
Tell
along
us.
without a care
That's
in
what
the
I'm
world.
wondering,
And there's
but I
hardly any
didn't see anything
trash
about
or
that either.
graffiti to be found anywhere.
But this would
The
also be the
Clarksons
kind of
truly
game to
do
not
control
do.
this place, for better or worse. It's
Really
a good
wish you could
example
shoot
of how
and skate.
allowing certain people to
I'm
rise
pretty sure I
to
say
power
that every
can
time,
have positive effects
but I
as
really
well.
just need a random to
Also,
shoot
don't
bullets
you
in the
find
thing.
that Southern
That's what
people
people
are
are really excited
remarkably
about
friendly,
in
even to
Legend of
total
Zelda Twilight
strangers?
Princess.
Both here and in New Orleans, I've been
Like, I
amazed at
can't
how
wait to
cordial
skateboard on
everyone is.
Epona and
Is
shoot
it
them
just
down
the
at the
way
same
things
time.
are down here? You certainly don't see that
Was
sort of
Twilight
thing
Princess
in
the
New
one?
York. or
That was the
DC.
first one where you
They
could
never
sword
stop to
fight on
chit
the
chat,
phone, right?
especially when ordering
Yes.
food. They only say what's
You
necessary
could, I
without
think
any
you could shoot
decoration.
arrows on Epona.
The customer only makes eye
Yes, you
contact
could
with the
shoot
waiter
towards
about
combat
once
with
every 3 times they
so
interact. But that's just how it is.
Because you could steer Epona around without.
UFO bonus. Oh,
See ya. Welcome to Animal Crossing.
low quality plate. Is that a vending machine?
Okay, better or worse? Everyone in this game talks with Animal Crossing bit barks.
That's what they are called, bit barks. Or is that the name you made up?
I think. I mean, there's no one set name on it, but that's the name I like. I don't remember if I got that from someone or if I reimagined it. Because I've heard like grunts and barks.
This is the deep south. I
and
feel it
whatever.
every time.
And bit babble or etc. But bit barks has like the alliteration. It's shorter than bit babble. So.
Dual kill.
Whoa! I'm shocked that this game has that as a condition. They programmed in a double kill
I
for
wonder.
your hand-to-hand combat.
I wonder. All right, we're gonna do some video game research.
Oh no! Are you gonna fight the wolves? Do they not show up in your red eye radar? Come on, Patty. Watch how an FBI agent does it. Patty.
Oh shit. Where's the third one?
We're number 3, right over here. There it is. Alright. Go for the kill.
I didn't even get a double kill.
Patty, what's that?
That tree?
That's whack. The dual kill only happens if you
It's
immediately.
literally the same hit kills both. You know what I bet it is?
It's
I
for-
bet it's for like explosive barrels and stuff.
Or yeah, I just happened to punch 2 dogs so hard. 440 fucking. I did, dude. I cannot find a goddamn. Oh, I know.
You can buy so much spam.
I can buy so much. I think I need more bullets.
Did you ever imagine yourself beating up dogs in Louisiana while you were playing the first game? Only the giant nightmare ones that hunt you down as you drive away from them. But even then, those things were huge and
Demons.
terrifying. Yeah. So I guess no, I never imagined it. Uh-oh, he said shut up.
Shut up. A lot of my kids today. One of my kids asked if they would rather me have them say slurs or swear words.
What? What an ultimatum.
And I said I would. You're not allowed
Hey,
to say
would you
either.
like it if I punched you or stabbed you?
Well, I told them he's like because it's a kid and he's a good kid. He's just silly. He's just a silly. He likes to say stuff like that, right? And he said, "Would you rather us say slurs or swear words?" And I said, "You're not allowed to say any of those in my classroom." And he said, "I know, but like if you had to pick," and I was like, "Well, I probably would say swear words because that's fine in a sense. Like you shouldn't at school, but you're not."
It's just like socially rude. But
Yes. And
a
then
slur can-
yeah, and then someone asked me if dork was a slur. I guess dork a slur? I'm like, no. Your wife, Galena Clarkson, was murdered by someone. I'd love to hear your side of the story. Are you soft in the head? This is LaClare. You'd think I'd tell an FBI asshole like you? This town belongs to the Clerksons. This ain't none of your business, you goddamn outsider. Now get out of my sight. But Danny, don't you know? The Outsiders is a literary classic. Zach, did you see his attitude? The Outsiders, how dare he? Everyone read it. He wasn't irritated over losing his wife or his daughter. He was clearly regretting something. Perhaps he lost something else in addition to his arm. Now I'll be a monkey's uncle. Case, or it may just be a personal item, but if we could find something that would cheer him up. Oh, I played Bug Fables a little bit more yesterday, Brantley.
Yeah.
And I gave a sad child the Green Ranger plushie. And
Yay.
Kabu got upset, but he's the one that gave it to her. And he said they inspired me to be an adventurer, but now, he just... Where'd he go?
Away.
I love naked cowboy sax, man. So that was fun. Bug Fables is fun. That's a good game.
But it's no blessing in disguise.
It's not a blessing in disguise.
Just a blessing.
But yeah, I told him not to say slurs.
That's good. Like dork.
Like dork. I did get $200 worth of books delivered today that I bought for my classroom, and I'm super stoked for it because, like, I don't know, I like books.
It's amazing how good it can feel to possess things.
You know.
This vending machine does not carry what God seeks.
What? Why did I think that it would? Like, honestly, like, why would I be like, yeah, that's gonna
Let's
be
move
in
on,
every
Zach.
vending machine? Now, you see, that's a flying squirrel. We're looking for a gray squirrel. God, I love this game. Just absolutely, just truly an inspiration to us all. And game design. Hold on 1 second. I did buy, so a couple of the books I bought the Amulet graphic novel series because one of my students started reading them. I actually bought it before he started reading them, and he picked the first one out when we went to the library, and he's like, Mr. Liddell, these are so cool. I'm like, yeah, they are. And I probably should have not said my last name. That's all right. No one's gonna see this shit. And I'm like, yeah, and I ordered them. I ordered them like a long time ago. And so they came in today, and I read the first one so that I have something to talk to them. But I also got like a 10-series fantasy novel called the Pendragon series, which apparently is really good. But I haven't read them. So I don't know if any of my kids will read them. But if they do, I'll read them so that I can talk to them about it. That'll be fun.
Zach, you're a
Look
coffee
at your
person,
shadow
right?
from
No
right
sugar, only milk. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm
Turn the
completely with you
camera
on
so you
that.
can see it. It reminds me of, like, as your pet, it reminds me of, like, the Nintendo 64 character.
Or a me and me bowling.
Yeah! That's hilarious.
Were you thinking about Galena too? And all the other women we've seen so far on our travels across the states? Zach, I'm right, aren't
Because I haven't been
This is a
listening
vast
to the
country.
stream.
Incredibly
What do you feel
vast.
about the
And
music?
it's mostly
so far?
composed of mountains, deserts, and
Oh, it's
farmland,
terrible.
with small towns scattered about here and there.
It's like,
That's how
it's
America is to me.
god-awful.
Compared
Like,
to
this
the
song right
scale
here
of this
is
entire country.
shit.
New York, Chicago,
I assume
and
it's
LA
not
are
the
all
same as the
microscopic.
Premonition one.
Sometimes they even feel like figments of my imagination.
It just,
Think back to
it
what Las
sounds
Vegas
like,
looked like when we were driving up I-15. It was a mirage. But TV and movies dress up those mirages
Essentially.
and broadcast them to people all around the world.
yeah,
Meanwhile,
it just sounds like,
American women become fascinated by the gorgeous city lights and are drawn
It
toward
sounds
those
like
illusions.
a Yoshi
Same
song,
women who were
but
chosen as prom queens in
terrible.
their small towns. In the end, All they find are ghosts. Once their eyes adjust to that blinding light, they realize there's nothing but vanity and lust surrounding them. They finally figure out that it was all in their heads. Then they quickly try to satisfy themselves with something else. Drugs. And drugs are the gateway to a whole pantheon of crime. Zach, remember what you told me once? The women who turn to crime aren't the evil ones. The drugs aren't evil either. They're nothing but chemicals. The ones who feed off those women and use them. They're the ones they hate. Let's go, Zach. We need to find the person who's hiding behind Galena and drag them out into the blazing southern sun.
You know, York really does wear... Oh, do you want me to listen to it now?
It's not playing right now. What does York wear? A suit in the sun? Yeah, I know. It's miserable. Alright, it's playing. It's terrible.
What is that, like guitar?
Yeah, it sounds like an organ.
Yeah. I get the idea behind it. But it's definitely a little generic. Even the whistling sounds kind of synthetic.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. What's also really bad is that I've been looking for a vending machine for like I still cannot fucking believe we have not played this game for an hour.
Yeah.
If this town has a symbol, it's got to be that.
Yeah, I feel like originally the music, like the whistling, was not a virtual instrument that they were using. It sounds like it is here, though.
I mean, everything's virtual. It's a video game. What'd you say?
Nothing. Red. We haven't even seen any gators. Hotel fee. Hey, there's a fast travel spot behind you. Also, yeah, some environmental storytelling. Oh, or not.
Oh boy, that was good. We need to clip that and turn it into a Reddit video.
I can do it. I can clip it. Oh.
Yeah, clip it and send it to me so I can post it on the Deadly Premonition subreddit.
I'm lightheaded.
That was so good.
Oh god.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am absolutely enthralled by the disappearing car. We can go to Patty's house. Oh, I don't know what sound that was. Oh, there's Graffito. Skate, man. Oh, the vending machines are marked on your map, but they are not marked on your map in a way that is conducive for you to know.
I think we've got the wrong vending machine.
Damn it. See, they are marked on your map. Look, it's very, very lightly colored. All right, we'll go to Melvin's house. I just want to see where Patty lives. You turn around. Turn around and go down Blueberry Street.
One lollipop? 2 lollipops? One lollipop? 2 lollipops?
For everyone
3
silent there, I am
lollipops? Don't
almost
mind me,
done
Zach. This is
clipping
how I wake myself up.
the disappearing car.
The fact that it happens as you're saying, that's some environmental storytelling there.
Yeah. I will make sure to publish the link yep, as soon as it's done. So let me pop this in back into stream chat. Okay.
Looks like a case of
As
bad.
opposed
Let's come back.
here.
What is Patty doing? What the hell? Does she point to where there's items?
Oh my god. Is this some Wind Waker shit?
Wild. That's insane. Why would she need to do that? They're like lit up with big exclamation points.
I love that she just wordlessly points at it.
Also, that was her house. She was like, "Hey York, check it out." A mailbox. I'm gonna take whatever's in it, Patty.
There's bills in there, and you can have them. This game is a riot. The gift that keeps on giving. The blessing in disguise.
I was also gonna say it's a blessing in disguise.
Of course you would. It's the only thing we can say about this game.
Alright.
Uh-oh, here we go.
You know what would be a blessing in disguise?
If this had it in it.
Yes! Third
Thank
try!
Popeye, here we go.
Fucking...
Sometimes I need to send
Zach,
to you someone made a
We
little
finally
video
found
about
our can of spinach.
Pluto denying a fight with
Look, Zach.
Popeye because whenever he agrees to a fight,
Even this
Popeye
vending
eats the
machine is
spinach and
managed
beats
by
the
Clarkson
ever-loving
Food
shit out
Delivery
of him,
Services.
puts the fear of God in him.
But who in their right mind would sell canned goods in a vending machine in the middle of
I'm
nowhere?
not going to repeat
I only
the
hope
video
that it's not
verbatim
expired.
because it would just not track that way, but...
Brantley, don't you know the funniest things about telling jokes is telling them verbatim and pretending that you came up with them?
Sorry, I'm not a professional comedian, so it's not really in my wheelhouse. Boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy is right. You know what they say. John Mulaney's funnier when told by a bunch of theater kids in your acting class.
I love the picture of the theater kid in a room with a bunch of other theater kids, and they have to ask themselves, do I think these people know John Mulaney? And the answer that they resolve to is, yeah, I don't think they do. I think I'll be the one to
The
tell
map
them
is
that-
telling me there is an alligator here. And the game is showing me that there is not an alligator here. And honestly...
Alligator.
But they're...
Whoa.
It's so fast.
My York is faster.
I got a sharpshooter bonus for punching the alligator. I can't get this item. I can't get the item. The game does not let me get close enough.
Too bad. In order to grab that, you'll please use the Yoshi tongue. Pop. Oh god.
Oh my god, he's huge.
Oh. My god, just as much health as the rest
So
of
you
them.
clearly love TV shows, but what about movies?
Nope. Can't reach it.
Oh, I killed him in the water. Dude, alligators are like hella into. Look up alligators. See if they're endangered, and see if this is illegal.
Okay.
So this water definitely has no collision, right? Like, the reason they don't let me get close to it, because if York gets close to it, he would just walk on the bottom, right?
Yeah, that's how a lot of water in games is. It's really kind of a lie.
But how do the... Okay, so real quick question then. The alligators
Yeah.
float. Does that mean the alligators can just fly?
Yeah, that's what it is. Swimming in a game is just flying. It's just that you restrict it to a certain plane. The nice thing about water is that it takes the shape of its container, right? Which means unless you're doing something like rocking waves, like in Sea of Thieves, all you need to do is just essentially hover the character at like a set height. And that's swimming. Then, like, if you tilt the camera underwater, you might do some post-processing in order to make the image look more blue, you know, or some other kind of color tint. You know, maybe you make it like you kind of wave the image around a bit, etc.,
Hey,
etc.
Agent York.
It can be
Yes?
tricky to get
Is
everything
that-
to work
Sorry,
in concert,
never
but
mind.
the
I think I was
basics
just
of
seeing
it,
things.
like if you just need like, hey, I need to have this character float on top of the water, then it's not too bad. I've done it before.
Can you
The
make-
tricky part is getting characters to go from water on land. That's a little tougher. Especially because oftentimes the way that we handle collisions is on events that are essentially entering and exiting collision. So let's say that you're in the water and you exit the water's, you know, collision zone. That might suggest, okay, now I'm on land because I've hit the edge of water. I'm no longer in water. But then after you've exited it, if you still kind of have like this like ambiguous zone where you're kind of still around there, you might be able to trick the character to go right back in, etc. Like there's just some funny business that can happen if you're not careful. It's how, like in Spyro, you can do a headbutt down where the water meets the land and kind of trick it into going into a swim state. And you can just fly around, right? It's not. It doesn't have really. Oh, it really doesn't have anything to do with like literally the volumetric nature of water. Instead, it's more about putting the character into a more free-moving state, and it's using some kind of method to do that. Either you have a mathematical boundary that you're stepping into that defines, like, inside here, you move this way, outside of there, you move that way. You know, or it's, you know, if it's not parametric, maybe you just have, like, very strict box collision, you know, to just sort of say in or out, and you can just place as many of those colliders as you want. But yeah, fun stuff.
Now,
And as always with game dev, there's a lot of different ways you can take it. Like, there's no one single right way. It depends on context and how you want to approach it per game.
fun. Good water.
Yeah.
Good water lecture.
Water talk.
You know
Good
what?
water sports.
Nope.
So, like, in Sea of Thieves, for example, like, they clearly need to do a lot more work there to get that to
I don't know.
operate.
I don't know. The new expansion really shows that they didn't really understand how swimming underwater works.
Yeah. in Sea of Thieves, I know like the water looks really good, but like if you get hit by a wave, for example, does it raise you up,
Yes.
or do you just so
Yeah,
that's a case where like it's being a little more conscientious of like how you behave in the waters area. But,
yeah, and I mean when you make a pirate game, you kind of have like I know Assassin's Creed Black Flag had really good water physics, right?
Yeah.
But like Watch Dogs Legion doesn't, right? The Watch Dogs Legion is not albino alligator. Gotta punch this one.
Whoa, it's a shiny.
Rare kill bonus. But like I know someone posted on Reddit like there was not a lot of splash physics in Watch Dogs Legion, and people were like, "What the hell, game devs? Get it together! Assassin's Creed Black Flag has better, and it came out in 2006." Or it did not come out in 2006, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And it's like, well, there's like ponds and parks.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah. Everybody's got their different priorities. I know a bunch of people were bent out of shape because in Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, the foliage doesn't move when you bump into it. And they're like, that should be so easy. Why isn't it there? And it's like, I don't know. Probably because it didn't matter that much, and nobody testing it thought it mattered that much to actually put development time into it.
Now, my question is, what do you think of how in this game, when you shoot water, it makes a bullet dust mark?
I think that's really cool. I think.
Now, one of the things is like I think there's no splash physics or splash animation at all in Cyberpunk, which is kind of like noticeable, but like
yeah, especially if other things besides you can fall into water. Like in a first-person game like that, if you just kind of plop right through and get a sound effect, then it's less noticeable. But if you watch like say an NPC just drop right in and clip straight through, then that needs to be higher on the priority list.
There's a lot of things that should have probably been higher on the priority list for the Cyberpunk 2077 game.
Yeah, that's the dangerous part of making a game that's attempting to leverage like a lot of cartoony potential, but also take place in a very realistic, edged world.
Yeah, I remember there was a thing on our gaming about like how do you make a realistic game not feel realistic? Like basically, like if you're making a game with a realistic art style, they're so fast, it's horrifying. How do you make it? And basically, everyone's pointed to like Devil May Cry, right? Where the game is very realistic and very good graphics. That game looks beautiful. Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, but you also have a hat that allows you to shoot guns out of your fingers. And the characters move goofy. Because that game's not realistic.
Right.
But it looks realistic. Same with like Doom Eternal, right? Where there's some realistic graphics to it.
You're doing fucking double jumps and air dashes and shit.
Right.
But it has the semblance of like realistic shading and lighting and materials that give it that realistic presence. Yeah. Oh, what's this?
I don't know. I've done this a couple times. I think it's a safe zone, but like...
Yeah, so far you haven't really been traveling out much at night. And that's so narrow. What's the point?
I wonder what happened.
There, if you just have to wait there, like, for how long, you know? This game goes practically in real time. Seemingly. How long is a minute in this game?
Let's check. So... About 10 seconds, I think.
Yeah, about 10 seconds.
So, like, traveling in 1/6 time is actually pretty slow for a game.
Yeah.
Because what? It's only like 1/4 or like... Even like 1/5. But... Yeah.
And this game closes things early, on time. Like, they don't mess around with that.
What else? Oh, right. I have to go sleep because the diner's closed. Or at least I think it is. I guess I'll go back to...
Go back one more time. Yeah, it's been a few hours, so...
I could also fast travel. I don't need to skateboard around the. Oh, I didn't want to overwrite. Right. For me to fast travel, no. Wait, do I need to go to the? How do I fast travel again? Can I only fast travel from fast travel stations?
I mean, that might be the case. Otherwise, do you have a phone that you can use? I doubt it. Oh, by the way, I know this was like 10 minutes ago by now, but American alligators are no longer an endangered species.
Hell yeah, I can punch them. I guess I ate alligator one time when I was young.
Yeah.
Not like at a restaurant. I just like walked up to an alligator and bit the shit out of it.
Hey, Wonder Egg spoilers. Sorry.
Fuck. Well, the Wonder Egg Blu-ray is being re-released.
Oh boy.
I want it. But
yeah.
I can't find I can't find a version with English subtitles. Or that I can buy with dollarinos. And I don't want to convert any of my money to yen because I do not know how to do that. Also, it's like $100, and
yeah, it's very expensive.
It's like 12,000 is 100, right?
Something like that.
So what? Take away 2 zeros. Oh, now it's open. It's just not open at 3 p.m.
Yeah. Maybe they have like a spot in the middle of the day where they stop to. I guess I know like maybe some restaurants do that.
That's pretty common here in the big city.
Where they have like an hour or so where they stop serving for a while.
Well, it's usually when they switch from their lunch menu to their dinner menu because they gotta change everything.
Ugh, the air out there don't feel right today. You feel it too, honey?
Why did you take a break from all the investigating? Enjoy some home-cooked soul food. Oh, don't worry, I'm enjoying food in my own way. Oh my lord, no siree, that ain't gonna cut it, honey. This ain't what you call enjoying something with all your heart. You're just taking it as it comes. Using nothing but your own experience to decide whether something tastes good or not. You're trying to measure food from an unknown land at the same measuring system you've always used, and ain't no one gonna help you discover nothing new.
This turned into Symphogear dialogue.
What do you mean? Oh.
This went from like a banal topic to something that is like exploding with platitudes. Yeah, I dig that, but also, whoa, way to kick it up.
Alexis, you may have a fair point. Well then, is there a certain food you'd like me to sample? Oh my lord, of course there is, honey. I got a recipe for a special Cajun dish that I make right here in my diner. Eat the dish and power will course through your veins. It also calms your mind and refills your stamina. And it's filled with flavor. It sounds very interesting, doesn't it, Zach? Okay then, Alexis. Can you make us a special dish right away? Of course not. A fucking.
None for the child.
No, I'm gonna. How do you expect me to make a special dish? All right. I gotta bring special ingredients.
Side quest.
Rice at sugarcane plantation. I can't just go and steal people's crops, Alexis.
It's a small town. They don't mind.
That's not true. I have taken corn off the cob one time.
And who knew? Did you get arrested? No.
No. You know what they say?
I bet cops steal more vegetables off the cob than anybody else per capita.
Oh, coming right up.
I have no basis for this besides that I hate cops.
Let's drink coffee, despite the fact that it's not what I ordered. And get that smile. This is what we gotta start. This is what we gotta start the fan cam with.
You're super right.
Alexis, could I have some red beans and rice?
Oh my lord. Sorry, honey, but no can
No one can give me shit in this. The only person that gave me shit was Melvin. Everyone else was like, fuck no.
We only serve red beans and rice on Mondays.
Mondays. Oh, it isn't. Yep, there's gonna be a daily thing to this.
What? That's
based
so...
on day of the week.
That's a meal you eat.
You
when
are
you're
going to
busy,
have to
like folks
wait
usually are on Monday. It's been a
Thursday,
tradition
Friday,
here in
Saturday,
Louisiana
and
for as
Sunday.
long as I can
That's
wait.
4 in-game
Honey,
days
don't
before
tell me.
you're allowed to
You're
progress
the type
this.
who
Thanks,
does
Rebecca
your
Black.
laundry every day. Oh.
Tradition, Zach. This is it.
The deep
Phenomenal.
south.
Deep South, Louisiana.
I watched
We
a
need
video
to
on
obey
the
tradition here and
the
come
company
back
that
on Monday.
produced the Rebecca Black Friday video, and they are scummy.
Yeah. It's not a good situation for her.
So I have to wait till Monday.
Yep.
That's a ridiculous long amount of time. Whatever
Yeah.
will I do for 6
No.
days? I don't think there's anything we can do for
No
5
way,
days.
Miss Carpenter.
Ah, boy. I guess I did. Okay, so here's the thing. I did kill all the alligators. I guess I can go to the sugarcane plantation. I can also just sleep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bowl a perfect game though. That's what I'm gonna do first.
Mrs. Carpenter, how about you step back and visit someone 6 feet under while I take out these 10 pins?
Shit.
Oh, too bad. I guess you have to try again.
You're pretty terrible at bowling in real life, right?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
It depends. Sometimes I get just like something really good. But it's never for a whole game. Like
Yeah.
I never have a hot streak.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do during Labor Day weekend. Okay, you're gonna come down. Everyone's gonna come down. That's gonna be the goal.
Okay.
And we're going to duck pen bowl. That's what I want to do. I don't care how busy everyone is. I wanna throw small bowling balls at small pins. That's duck pin bowling. Everything's just smaller, including the lane. And I wanna play pinball. That's what I want to do.
So we're gonna do elf bowling, is what you're saying.
What'd you say?
We'll be doing elf bowling, is what you're saying.
Fuck. Yes, essentially. That's all I want to do. We can go to Penn's, which is a place nearby, and we will eat food at the garage. And then we'll throw small balls at Penn's.
Garret? Is that a word that I don't know, or is that you being funny and saying garage?
I'm saying garage. I'm also doxing myself pretty hard. Not really.
Yeah.
A lot of people live in the city, so.
If you track down Grant, he is going. What are you gonna do, Grant?
I don't know. I guess I'd be a little flattered.
Grant's gonna pull out the electric wind god fist on you.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a Tekken move.
That's what we're gonna do.
What is it? I need to look it up because it's just a great thing to pull out of nowhere, especially on people who know nothing about Tekken, like me. Let's look at Tekken.
Got it.
Nice. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Electric Wind God Fist. It looks like that standing uppercut that they do.
But yeah, the place the garage is basically a big old food court, so they have everything. Fucking everything. What food will you eat, Brantley, at a food court that has everything? Don't tell me, because I already know.
Tell me what you know. I know.
A burger. You're gonna get a burger, just like you did every time we went to the food court together in college.
Maybe, I don't know. A lot of times when we went to the food court, I'd get pasta.
Oh, that's true. They do have pasta. Do they? They might not have pasta. I might be lying. They might not have everything.
Remember, it's okay to be Italian.
You know what's whack shit? I have not made stir fry as good as that dining court.
Yeah, I get that. They had some good food there, like some seriously good food. I miss it sometimes.
It was so
but
easy.
not for that price.
No,
yeah.
it's so fucking expensive.
when I realized just how expensive, not great. Food court pasta sounds like a recipe for soggy pasta. Stir fry for the win. Yes, indeed, Zach. Yeah, the pasta wasn't great, but it was consistent. So that was like my backup or my last resort.
Keep working hard.
Grant can speak on behalf of stir fry.
The stir fry is good, and like you made your own, so it was customizable. I can talk to this person. Oh, it's Melvin. He's off duty.
What's the buzz,
The problem with the pasta was that the sauce was very watery.
What's the buzz?
So it was, yeah, exactly. It was soggy pasta.
Soggy pasta is also a good band name.
Mm-hmm. Like occasionally you get like a tomato chunk in there, which like helped, but like it was sloshy pasta. You know that it didn't hold together.
Sloshy pasta.
Mm-hmm. And then there was that period of time where I was even too depressed to go with you guys to the food court.
Yeah.
Keeping pasta on a steam table is impossible. Always turns out really crappy. Yeah.
Well, cause like that's a
good observation.
That's how you cook pasta. You steam it, essentially. I mean, you boil it, but like, there's not a difference.
It's all hot water.
It's all hot water.
That's how you take a shower. Boil yourself. Steam yourself.
Gross.
Sloshy Pasta Boys and their hit single, Plumber of the Constant Sorrow. I'm telling you, we need to give up the stream game and get everybody who's ever visited us in chat to take over.
I was watching Zach play Dishonored.
Yeah.
And he was playing Sad Dishonored for like ever, and it made me so upsetty spaghetti because that Sad Dishonored gets sad.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we do? Do we? We might as well sleep until Thursday and see what happens.
Hey, you can pull a Moon Remix RPG and sleep a bunch and get a bunch of Grand Beast cookies that help you stay up late at night.
I didn't think I would love to play Moon on stream. I would love to play Moon on stream.
It's a good stream game because it is whack.
It's whack. No. I honestly think so next stream game, right? If we like full stream game, I want to do a day where we do Road 96 because that's a short game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to do a full day where we start at like noon and we finish at like 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of just Road 96, like on a weekend or something, right? And I would be down to do it like this weekend or next weekend. But I honestly think our next game is that you should stream Moon.
I would like that, but we would definitely need a guide.
That's fine. I mean,
yeah,
I feel
it's one of those games where it's very easy to get lost, and there's some BS in there.
I feel like it would be fine to be like, oh, we can guide it. All right, so we'll wake up at 11. We will sleep 8. We'll sleep 19 hours.
Oh man, I want that life.
I like that this is still technically York's vacation, so he doesn't have like a hard limit.
Yeah. Let's be honest. Sure, we had a murder in this town, but it was only the one, so like, it's not very likely it's gonna happen again. Don't forget, you have to eat.
I do have to eat. I don't know what happens if I don't eat. I'm gonna be real.
I bet your health starts turning again. But then again, if you don't eat and then you just go back to sleep again, don't you get your health back?
Isn't that there's a joke about that in My Hero Academia.
Let's move on. But yeah, Moon might be a fun stream game, but I almost wish that you could play it instead.
I mean, I guess I could. I can download it.
Because I kind of don't want to start a new game.
Yeah, I mean,
the thing is like, because if I start new, then it's like, all right, everyone. So here's all the stuff that I very much expect to see.
Okay, well, I mean, if we want to do that, I can download it on my Switch because I have access to your account.
Yeah. There's also Gnosia that we've still never touched.
Well, Gnosia could be like, I think, because Gnosia's short, right?
Yeah, it's a game that plays in cycles, and they're about 15 minutes each, I think. So That could be like a one-stream game.
Yeah, but I would
And then-
love to do Moon.
Yeah, Moon would be fun. Yeah. Plus, you have the better Switch capture card, so might as well get the most of it.
And that's what I'm talking about. You can't
Then
get
again, it's a
fine eating
PlayStation
like this
1
at any of
game.
those. So make sure you enjoy it.
We'll think about it. We'll see.
It'll stuff ya. It'll stuff ya.
Cactus juice. It'll quench you.
Hey, I think they released the cast for the live action Avatar: The Last Airbender TV series.
Oh boy.
Thanks, mister.
Do you want to protect that smile?
Next time you
do.
get a hankering for old time.
I do. Health maintenance bonus. There is a Cajun place nearby I kind of want to eat at, but it's expensive and also far.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd have to drive. I'm so spoiled by having everything within walking distance.
Yeah. It's very nice to have for a lot of reasons.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the sheriff and be like, "Hey, I killed your alligators." Yeah, this game, this part right here is definitely hey, don't rush through this too much. Go do some side quests while you have 6 days off, because you can't get rice and beans at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Then the problem is if the side quests are further locked. It's like one side quest is time locked, and then this other side quest is time locked, and so it's just kind of like, ugh.
You didn't comment on that. Oh, he's gone. Second bald.
Sorry,
Oh,
I was
there he-
tabbed away, so it's gonna be your.
Oh, there was two guys. I walked out, and this guy right over here. Oh, he's gone. Well, he popped back in. This guy right here looked exactly like the guy that walked by. So it was like I walked out and doppelgangers. It was funny.
Yeah.
All right, Patty, let's go.
Two bros. What if you just left Patty there?
I mean, I guess you could, but would ya?
Just waits.
Wait.
You know, I know it's not original of me to be once again to bring up random news things and flickering by as I close my tabs on alligator endangerment, but seeing someone's video essay on what the fact that Melty Blood character designs are bland in any kind of capacity, and the video is 10 minutes long, just kind of makes me not feel great.
Do you think? Okay, first off, I like that it's just Randy and Gareth running errands.
Yeah.
Do you think that Melty Blood characters aren't bland?
No, they are, but just the fact that someone spends 10 minutes
What's
of
the
their
buzz?
YouTube essay real estate to explain that and why they think it's okay or not, it's just kind of like, all right. Perhaps I'm jaded because it's my job to teach about games, and so some of these enthusiast topics and
What's the
video
bu-
essays and stuff feel kind of just kind of unnecessary. But that's also because I'm not a regular consumer. I'm some elite tier premium person who is beyond such plebeian things. No, I'm kidding, but like, yeah, just definitely have fallen off the whole video essay train pretty hard.
That's fair.
Like, there's plenty of good content out there, but as soon as like I start hearing stuff that I already know, it's like, all right, skip this. All my trust is now sort of lost in this again.
Do you think our Danganronpa? Video game essay is bad?
Yeah. No, I'm kidding. No, I think that has a place because we are not we're atypical Danganronpa players. Yeah, oh boy, here it's inevitable, but when I bring up the topic of video essayists, I usually see like people recommend like, oh, like A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z. People are worth seeing, recommending, whatever, and it's just kind of like, yeah, no, because like sure, there's a good grab bag of them that are, but
Did you notice
it's just
the
like an
streets in
allergic
New Orleans
reaction
were a
for me,
mess?
where whether they're
All
good at what they
busted
do
up
or
and
not,
undergoing maintenance. The city was built on
I just kind of, that style of video doesn't gel with me anymore. Because I'm just not its target demographic. That's really what it comes down to. Someone's like, hey, this person talked about anime. It's like, cool, I do that.
Yeah.
I don't hear it, I just want to do it.
Yeah, I also find it's one of those things where I've yet to find an anime reviewer or an anime person that like I vibe with enough to actually take recommendations seriously. Because like there's a lot of shows that I hate that a lot of people like. Yep. And I'm like, that doesn't mean that they're bad or that you shouldn't watch them. But, like, a lot of people will be like, oh, if you liked Madoka, you'll like ReZero. And it's like, nope, I will not.
Yeah, the problem is that they have to platform themselves as a magazine.
Right.
Like a catalog of opinions. And the fact is that everybody's got, different intersecting tastes. And so, by that point, really all it takes is a few contradictions to just feel like, I don't really vibe with this, and I'm probably not going to spend my time listening to it. I'll just forage for things on my own. Yeah. I don't have any shortage of that.
And then talk about it, and make other people listen to us. To be fair, I feel like our videos aren't necessarily like a recommendation or not all the time. It's more of like, hey, what is the show about, and what did we like about it?
Yeah.
And we're wrong. We're not. People are gonna hate our opinions on things. Boy, did people hate our opinions on Elena. And that's fine.
Oh, Journey of Elena. Yeah.
It's really upsetting because someone commented on it, and YouTube has a bad habit of deleting videos. I mean, deleting comments, even if they're not spam. And you can't, I can't go in and be like, oh no, because the person said, you must have missed something. Or we were trying to be...
I think maybe that's our comment settings, hold for review.
But they're not. They're not even there for review.
It just gone.
It just poofs, which is silly because there's validation in the way that we critique things. I know that we're hella critical and very, it's hard for us to be like, oh, we'll just sit back and enjoy it, right? Even Sympho Gear was looked through a huge critical eye. Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
And we try and do that too. We mention we have a lot of staff that we run into quite often.
Yeah, Grant takes that up to sort of cross-reference, hey, what has this person worked on?
And the answer is Milky Homes. Everyone has worked on Milky Homes. I'm going to go back to sleep. I don't feel like I need to be up right now. But yeah,
unless you're talking about a satellite show, in which case everybody has worked on every other satellite show. Or at least they've all worked on Aquarion Evolve. Which we still have not seen and know extremely little about.
Is it Magical Girl?
No, it's like mech.
That's Magical Girl and weird.
It's What you're thinking of is Macross. That's like singing idols and mechs. Oh, that's closer.
Which I've been told to watch.
I've told you to watch it because I want to watch it because it's A, satellite, and or at least some of it's satellite, and B, because it's technically sort of in our wheelhouse if we stretch far enough.
Would you consider it the precursor to Symphogear?
Oh yes, almost certainly. Because they sing as they're like fighting. I don't know if the singing is how they get their powers, but like that's the whole thing. It's like singing and mech fighting. So instead, you just take the mech suits and you downgrade them to armor.
I heard Vivi is good. I heard that one was a very good one. I did not watch it, but I heard only good things about it.
Yeah, you and I are already getting behind on things that are this season.
Well, because we wanted to watch Kageki
Shoujo. We wanted to watch the aquarium one.
Oh fuck, we did.
And then Utena happened.
It
It took 39 episodes out of us. B.O. Yo! And yeah, I'd agree. Last couple of seasons have sort of eased my skepticism of recent anime.
Yeah, I want to watch.
I'm liking the stuff they're putting up.
I mean, it kind of fell into the fact that it's like school was starting up for both of us, and that caused us to not be able to watch shows casually.
Yeah, we're dealing with
you can't get
as all everybody in education right now in academia is really dealing with round 2.
Yeah.
You know, or round 3, I guess you could say, of pandemic conditions.
Oh, Taxi was another one we wanted to check out, and I heard great things about.
Thanks, miss. Next time you get a hankering for old-time creep.
There's a lot of good stuff waiting out there. What comes to mind is like, man, we just need a section of time off in which we can just, ram through some stuff. And that would have been summer. We already spent the summer.
Yeah, I mean,
we're ramming through.
Yeah.
There will never be a shortage of media for us to explore.
Yes.
Especially when we're occasionally foraying into like 80s, 90s, early 2000s stuff.
Utena really threw us for a loop because that was a long one. That was an entire show, right? Like with
and movie,
right? With what day is it?
It's Hungry Day. I like that they don't show you the time in the buildings because the time stops. I'm assuming.
I just like...
Because look, the clock's not there.
Oh god, the beard looks terrible in this game.
Oh.
I like the fact that I have not talked to Patty for 2 days. I'm just like, alright, Patty, I have to go.
Oh yeah, your health is draining from hunger. You're gonna come back after not seeing Patty all this time, and you are just surrounded by flies and your beard's growing out.
Patty fell days ago and no one has helped.
Oh no.
Thanks, mister.
That's not York's beard, those are coffee stains.
Next time you get a hankering,
covering his face.
Health maintenance. Alright, I'm gonna go
out.
Health
maintenance mode.
I'm gonna go out and talk to Patty. I'm gonna see if she reacts to the stinky agent.
And now your hunger meter is not here. You can drain health if your hunger meter is empty indoors, but otherwise your hunger meter is not visible. Oh no, that's right. It only shows up when you're close. That's right.
FBO. In the coffee. What the fuck? We just got like 7. Sorry, I just noticed we just got like a bunch of viewers just showed up on our Twitch channel. I don't know if any of them are real, but hello, if you are.
One of them is not, and then we have some usuals plus an unusual. Hi, Tuck.
Oh, hi. I was gonna say I saw intermolecularity, and I'm like, that has to be Tucker. Yeah. Once summer rolls around, we'll be able to fly through regular anime.
Next summer.
Or I mean,
we'll have December.
We'll have winter breaks, and like there might be a week where I can't stream because I'll be hunting for rocks. It is Saturday.
You still have to go 2 more days, Grant. So you can align the game to be on Monday, and then you can go try to complete a quest.
That's so stupid. Well, and what's wild is I have no other side quests besides killing things. I don't watch JoJo. I watched the first 2 seasons, and I was like, you know what? Not for me.
I'll be watching part 6 when it comes out. I'll make time some way or another eventually, even if I don't do it all right away.
The big one I'm looking forward to right now is the 4th Madoka movie. That is in my crosshairs. I'm super stoked for that.
Did you carve out time yet to watch Evangelion 2.1 plus 1.0?
Nah, man, I've been so busy.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I know I'm doing stuff like this, and I'm not even busy in the sense where I wouldn't have time. It's just for me to go watch it with Alex, I would have to drive an hour. I'd have to carve out an hour of time to drive, and then I can't just go watch a movie and come home. I would want to hang out. So
exactly, it's an event. It's a
right. You know. So I'd probably have to wait until the weekend. I talked to him about it, and he's also busy. All right, I need to try something, but first I need to save immediately. I have so many flies surrounding me. I can shower, but why would I?
No, I think you can shave the beard without losing
smelly. Oh yeah, absolutely. I look terrible.
I wonder if the beard gets longer.
I doubt it. And I don't know how long I'll keep Smelly Agent. Just because
I'm just glad that we got it.
I'm just glad that it still exists. Oh, there's Patricia. She's here. Hi, Patty. Thank you for taking a day off, or almost a week off, to just relax and rest. I will die if I do not consume food, Patty. But the reason that I did that is because I want to see what happens if I fall asleep with no hunger. Will I die, or will I live?
York falls asleep and never wakes up again.
That's why I saved. Nope. It refills. You were right. It fills your health. It fills your health bar. Alright, let me go get food.
Remember, millennials save money on food by not eating and sleeping all the time.
Yep, that's the joke from My Hero Academia I was going to tell you about.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a little Araka one-off comment, and it says save.
Oh, that's right.
Save money.
Let's something else to talk about.
And that's what you make.
Hello. I've brought you flies. You do not need them.
Can you make these into something? Hey, question.
Yeah.
Thanks, mister.
How
Next
is
time.
it that the first 25 minutes of the stream felt like an hour, and now this hour of the stream in which we've just been side questing and sleeping and walking around aimlessly and killing alligators has passed in what feels like 20 minutes?
Good question. Is it Monday? Did I miss it? Please tell me I didn't miss it. It's Monday right now, right?
It's no later than Monday, certainly.
I just can't believe
it just depends on whether or not you got the time right.
I cannot fathom. I have not showered for 5 days, 5 in-game days.
Sometimes it's like that.
I just need the red beans.
Yep. I always hold my breath whenever the loading screen freezes.
I love the game, crash or freeze. This one's going long.
Hey Grant, if real cops in real life just stank up a storm, would that endear them to you, or would you just hate them harder?
I think they already do stink up a storm.
That's the correct.
I like that the flies are 2D. BO damages, what?
You attacked her with your body odor.
Hey, Agent York.
Yes?
How do you
Is
go
that...
put up with
Sorry, never mind. I think I was just seeing things.
Yeah, I know.
She thinks she's hallucinating the flies.
No, she says that a lot.
I know she says it a lot, but I do like to think that.
I know 10-year-olds. They do not.
Why are you skateboarding? Can you not take a car fast travel to it?
It's right here.
Okay, good.
Hey, Zach, it looks like we were right on the money. Tracing the San Rouge distribution route led us right to Louisiana. You know what that means. We've got a hot hand, and Lady Luck's given us far more favor than she ever has before. We just happened to hear news about Lisa's murder while sitting in a bar during our vacation in New Orleans. That certainly wouldn't have happened if we had stayed in D.C. They would have given the case to another special agent, or maybe even to the state, and then we never would have found it. In the end, it would have been shut up in that...
What did I tell you?
It was so slow, too.
Hey, guess what?
What?
Oh, I was so hoping it was going to be closed.
Ah, man. Lady Luck's on my side. That's what York said. He said, Lady Luck's here to fuck. It's dark in my room. I did not turn on my lights when I got home, and now that the sun has gone down, my windows are now showing a darkened sky.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time for me too.
Okay, honey. I'll serve you up the...
She holding her... Oh, she is.
The air out there don't feel...
Oh, is she holding her nose because it stinks?
It looks like it.
All right, I lose $50 every time I talk
Alexis,
to someone. That's
would you
too
mind
much
keeping
money.
the red beans in the can?
Yeah. At least they finally got that balanced.
Oh my lord. Why don't you want me to take them out of the can?
But is she pinching her nose, or is that just her?
Therefore,
that might just be her regular.
Oh.
But
Why didn't you say so?
The Lord!
Dude, this guy is waiting
exactly
5.
As you can.
I gotta go shower.
Now I get it, Zach.
Stinky Agent in the first game was nothing.
Try walking up to someone else, talk to them, like Carpenter, sorry, up in the bowling alley.
Oh, I just lost $60. I have lost like $300 because of my Stinky Agent.
It's okay, just walk a while and
Hi
you'll get it
there,
all
Hank.
back.
Well then, if you'll excuse me.
Yep,
one
they
next
actually
to the-
react. That's hilarious.
Oh my god.
They seem to all be using the same rig, so... It looks like it goes up, too.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
It is.
so it increments.
Holy shit, this game is brutal. I can't believe it.
There's consequences in this video game.
Fuck that!
It's our new take on top of that. Fuck that.
I don't really give a if you want to fuck that. Dude, I love that scene. God, I'll never be that hip. He's so funky. Teen Witch is an underrated comedy.
What are some other underrated comedies you can recommend, Grant?
Zach, we finally managed to assemble the Taboo Trinity, and it was certainly no small task. I just hope it rewards us.
You know what was a decent movie?
What?
Tag.
Tell me about it.
Stars Hannibal Buress, Jeremy Renner. There is a man on top of this car. There's a man on top of this car. There's a man on top of this car. Oh my god, I gotta catch up with this man on top of this car. Holy shit. Look, he's standing on top of...
This is too intense. You have to cut him off.
No! It's Danny! It's Danny! He's on the...
I saw it! I'm clipping it. Oh my god. Danny is just straight up.
Straight damages! What the fuck? Oh my god. What? Oh, he got out. Oh.
I'm clipping that too.
just do the whole entire thing. Just make it the Danny chase.
Okay, let me see. Man.
Do you think that York showers with the suit on?
Yes.
Zach, it looks like the shower's broken! Bathrooms sure remind me of those cliched movie scenes from horror movies, don't they? Starting with the classic Psycho, followed by the worm shower scene in Squirm. And could we fit the blood shower from Nightmare on Elm Street? Which shower scene is your favorite? Oh, I know. I was just thinking of the same one. Death Ship, 1980, directed by Alvin Rakoff. The script concerns a Nazi torture ship that turned into a ghost ship, ever wandering the sea and searching for new blood. An extremely believable scenario. My toes curled at how realistic that film was. A somber atmosphere with heavy-duty acting from the truly talented cast, easily a masterpiece of the film. What was the film called? And the scene where the shower squirted out blood was so beautiful that I'm pretty sure I'm blinded for a moment. Alvin Rakoff was the guy's name? Still Zach.
Clip is publishing.
I would never want to bathe in shower of blood. Let's ask our concierge to fix this.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Tag's okay. It was, I watched it and I was like, that was a good movie. Alvin Rakoff has directed a lot of film.
There we go. Clipped and done.
Oh, I've seen Death Ship, or at least I have seen. I know there are two men wearing the same shirt in this hotel.
Yeah.
Very good, sir. Please. Serving you. Please do let...
Hold on, I will take a shower using just a perfume bottle. Oh, I still smell. Gotta keep buying perfume bottles.
Very good. Please.
Oh, wait, I might have to change my suit too.
Serving you is please do.
Oh, I bought too much perfume. I have 10 perfume things in my... I have so many dusters and perfumes. I still am a stinky agent.
Still haven't gotten rid of it?
No, and I've used so much perfume.
Oh, man. So remind me, you said,
I could also just have flies. I might not have BO anymore. I could just have flies until it's done loading. Yeah, it's as good as new. So what are you saying?
Nothing. I don't remember.
Well, you got about 10 minutes left of the stream. Let's go deliver this to... go deliver this to the pasture for the Lord Hungers. And we'll call it a day.
Yeah. If you're at the gates of heaven, they told you the Lord hungers, what would you offer?
We already talked about this. McFlurry.
I was hoping maybe we could rethink the prompt, but that's okay. We could just recycle the joke.
I'm sorry, but I already gave you the
You
best
did
fucking
perfect
answer.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I lost the flies.
That's a sign that the stream is very close to coming to its end. Still love that. Danny's car is still over there.
Next to naked jazz musician.
Mm-hmm.
Foyer. $2.50 is not a lot.
Even for 2005 money.
Well, like 2005 gas was pretty pricey.
Yeah, that's.
This is George W. Bush. George W. Bush right now is president, and we're not trying to assassinate him in this game. Oh god, the amount of times that Patty just falls from the sky.
Yeah. They're very liberal with where they're willing to place Patty in the world.
I wonder if they do really just drop her in, and they're like,
probably, yeah.
Come on. It's time to show that pastor the fruit of our labors.
Yorkie fell asleep for 4 days.
You don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Okay, pastor.
I just realized that
I've
Patty's
brought you your
jacket
taboo
really is
trinity.
just like a regular sized denim jacket. It's just giant on her.
I'd like to exchange it for a
Hey,
ticket
here's
to
a
the
question.
goddess.
Do you think if York couldn't get his suit fitted, would he prefer it to be too small or too big?
How I pity you.
I feel like York would want it to be too big because I feel like York
Our
would
Lord
think,
still.
why should I care about what people think about me? A larger suit allows me to move better.
One
But, like-
anaconda skin, one
Oh my
squirrel tail, and one pressed white guara.
Are you kidding me?
I'm so fucking mad at this game.
This is just a fetch quest.
It made me.
I told you this was gonna be a pain in the butt.
It lured you in with the
Come on,
semblance of
we need to
something
get going.
relevant and normal.
It looks like we'll need. Part of
And
me
this is
just
just
wants
a
to
straight
say
up
to hell with
material
it
touch
and go
quest.
have a smoke.
I think I have some of this stuff though.
Yeah. Try checking the requirements.
I have 3 squirrel tails. I do not have a single anaconda skin.
Dang.
This is good. You know, I will say, at least in the original Deadly Premonition, none of the main storylines were like this. None of the main story quests were like this.
Is this a main story quest?
Yes. It's to get the Ticket of the Goddess. Remember, I came here?
Yeah, I was hoping it wouldn't, that we just missed something, but... Yeah. Love it.
Because we need to talk to the stylish girl.
Mm-hmm. They really did just say, what did you like most about Deadly Premonition 1? Grinding? Oh, we can help you do that.
No, I liked grinding, but that's when I had an infinite ammo machine gun.
Bullseye.
Bullseye.
Nice shot.
God, I miss that. I miss that so much. Yes. God,
You know, Patty, I just remembered something.
Let's count how many frames of movement they have in the in-between scenes. The answer is 0.
When we met Philip in the sheriff's office, he mentioned your mother. What sort of history does Melvin have with the Clarksons?
What do you mean? The Clarksons know everyone in town, and everyone in town knows the Clarksons.
Patty, you have the Clarksons emblem on your necklace.
This is Lucare. That's all there is to it.
You can't. We know that you come from a mansion.
Zach, something isn't right here. I just hope the Clarksons don't have anything to do with her mother's illness. That's all I'm concerned about.
Do you think they
Either way,
offed her mother?
The truth will reveal itself to us eventually.
Maybe. I think
Just like it always
Patty's
has.
a Clarkson. Because remember, in the last time we were with Zach, they said that Patty left her mansion.
Yeah.
I bet Patty's a Clarkson.
Makes sense to me. I like that little camera swivel they did to exit the cutscene. That was pretty sick.
Hey, let's shout something out loud.
Like what?
Chocolate Sundae.
Okay, sure. Actually, never mind. This is stupid.
Is this what New York thinks kids like to do?
I mean, according to my classroom, it is what kids like to do.
Oh my god, I knew you were just gonna take it.
Apparently, crashing into Daddy's car, though, causes pedestrian damages, and I have to pay for it.
Hey, Daddy, the FBI agent got hit by a car today. Oh my god, is he okay? Yeah, he meant it.
No, one rubber bullet was stolen from me.
Oh no, it's helping you clear your inventory for once.
I picked it back up.
It's a beautiful day, Patty.
Really?
Oh man.
Sniped, bitch.
What are you doing?
I need to get squirrel tails.
Oh, do we not have enough? How many do we need?
We need 6.
Okay.
Ripping a squirrel's tail off its corpse is an eye-opening experience, Zach. I don't care if God commanded us to do this. It's pure butchery. But we'll just have to live with it. After all, humans are wild at heart.
I don't like how...
I don't like acknowledging it.
I don't like acknowledging it.
Oh,
M33 is not on the radar. This is real. Yeah, I don't like that this isn't just like drops. York is absolutely ripping the tails off of squirrels.
He doesn't even have like a pocket knife to help him.
Does he need one? No, because remember his agent knife, his field knives break.
No, it's true. Not durable enough.
Alright, well, we only have 1 fucking minute, and I'm not gonna get any of this shit done.
Maybe you can use that can opener of his from Deadly Premonition 1 that have definitely allowed him to open all those cans of pickles.
No, they had a little pull tab.
Ah, yes.
I have no idea where I want to go.
Good old pickle pull and chug.
Fuck. Oh, well, I wanted to go build a charm. I wanted to get a big old charm so my gun is better, so I can shoot more. So I can shoot
slightly more efficiently than just punching people out.
Yes. Fuck. Oh god, this game runs really well. Alright, well, we should probably call the stream tonight. It is 9 p.m. So, thank y'all for joining us for our Deadly Premonition 2, A Blessing in Disguise. I feel like we got nothing done this stream. I know that we technically did. We did that week-long side quest with the fucking food. But
Hey, we solved Melvin's stuff.
We did. Okay. Okay, we didn't do...
We accessed the power of Stinky Agent.
We did access the power of Stinky Agent. So we know Stinky Agent's in the game.
It's just that it will just destroy your wallet.
Alright,
Alright, equip it.
Where's the thing I just bought?
Where is it?
All awaits thee at the altar. Altars exist, whether thy needs exist. The bedchamber of thy hostelry doth possess one therewith.
So where's my thing?
All altars lead to the other
okay, so my gun capabilities are only increased.
Thusly, all periapts in thy possession may be confirmed
Is it in the other world?
The other realm?
Forsooth, any mirror may metamorphose into an entrance to the other realm.
You can see the same world as the skeletal gentleman?
I am the mirror,
man.
as my name doth suggest.
Zach, it appears that there's still a This is the deep...
Wow.
Altar has been unlocked.
Oh.
Oh, this is the altar. Okay. Okay.
We have one of those in our
house. Yeah.
So it's another kind of like storage, save point, access type of
Gun boost.
I love it. It's just propped up.
What a strange... It looks like there are spots to play. If we find anything that seems... What? You think that sounds... Surely you know that all rituals were blessings from beyond. In short, they're only with a mind...
Okay.
That one was all.
Okay, so... We'll call it here. Oh, concentration. Nice. Thank y'all for joining us. If you liked what you heard, you can check us out on YouTube where we post anime reviews and shit. We have a Twitter that's gonna be connected to our Twitch. You can go check us out there. I tweet about a lot of nonsense. But you don't need to do any of that because we are not your dad.